Hello to MTV, my friends there, and everyone who follows MTV and is as big of a fan as I am. This is James Dashner. I just wanted to congratulate you on cracking the fever code and getting the safe open. It's very, very exciting. I know that the Maze Runner fans helped you a lot. I knew they wouldn't let you down. You know, I'm very excited about the fever code and the paperback release. In that book, we find out about the origin of the maze. Lies are exposed, secrets are revealed. You find out how the maze was built. It was just something that had been in my mind a long time, and it's fun to see it out there. So congrats on what you have accomplished. And we were thinking that you deserved something a little extra. So I'm actually going to tell you guys something that I have never told anyone before about the Maze Runner. You know, I spent many, many years thinking about this series and planning it out and figuring out how it would all end. And hopefully you guys have read the books and are very familiar with all this stuff. But I thought it'd be fun just to tell you a couple of things that I really tried hard to let my imagination have no bounds when I was thinking through how everything would ultimately end. And I went from everything to crazy stuff like we find out in the end that Thomas's brain has been taken out of his body and is just in a jar, and they're stimulating it with further memories and experiences. And it took me about 3 seconds to realize that was pretty stupid. I also had this crazy thought of when they get to that island that eventually this helicopter comes and Teresa jumps out of the helicopter and says, "Hey, my death was faked," and blah, 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 and there's more trouble on the horizon. And I also realized that was pretty stupid. I think, like anything, I hope that the ending we finally came up with was satisfying. I know there was a lot of dark things that happened and some deaths that I hear a lot about. But I felt like we stayed true to the world. And I do get a question quite often, what happens to them after they get to the island? And a lot of that I like to leave up to your imagination. But in my mind and heart, they are safe. And they're on this island protected from cranks and the flare and all that. And they will be on this island for many years. But once they get to the point where they are able to extend their technology and learn how to survive and perhaps build a ship or boat, they can travel back to civilization, and by that time the flare will have run its course and have been burned out of the world. So that's kind of how I see their future. Anyway, those are things I've never shared before. I hope that's interesting to all of you. And with all my heart, I appreciate you guys and thank you for reading my books and watching our movies. It means the world to me. So thank you and congrats again.